What's good, my people? What it do? Welcome to Get It Off Your Chest. We got a good topic tonight. This is one of my first lives, so I want to give a big shout out to all the followers, all the subscribers. Please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell if you want to get notified when I go live. Well, it's been a long road. We just getting here. We just getting started. So, patience, patience, patience. Be patient. But listen though. We out here. We doing a lot of charity. Right now, we into the care packages. We're doing more care packages. This is something that we've done before, but we're just gonna do it again. Basically, what we do is we go out. We get like Dunkin' Donuts cards. We get like toothpaste. We get soap. We get deodorant. We get sanitizer. We get lotion. We get all the things that we think someone in need might need, and we make a bunch of packages and we go and we pass them out. We do a raffle. We started with $100, then we raised it to 150. Now we're at 200. All the proceeds, everything donated goes to the care packages, goes to charity, and then someone also is a lucky winner of $200. So that's how we keep it moving. But basically, I chose the topic tonight because there's a lot of relationships going on, and I'm not sure if a lot of people are aware of the signs. Sorry about that. I'm not sure if a lot of people are aware of the signs of a failed relationship or when a relationship is over. But in my opinion, like if you're in a caring relationship, like for instance, right? Let's say like this. Say that you're in a relationship, you're a busy person, your spouse is a busy person. As let me put it to you an even better way. As far as men, I feel like that, like if a woman isn't attentive as far as like say she doesn't know when your doctor's appointments are, or if she can ask you if you've been to the doctor, or if she cares if you go to the doctor, if she cares if you ate, if she cares how you feeling. I know a lot of people go through the day sometimes, this person might have a job or this person might have a different job, but at the same time, you still guys got to be attentive to each other. And I feel like a lot of people nowadays are not. There's a lot going on in the world, so a lot of people not attentive to each other. Um, you know, um, like people that care show that they care. Feel me? They do little things that show that they care. It's real obvious if a person don't care. You can see that, and I feel like don't be stuck in a dead end relationship. Like sometimes people be together for so long, for so many years, they okay with it, and they just stick with each other, and they just go through it. But the motto, when we started to doing the lives on my other platform, the motto for 2K24 is to be happy. If you're in a relationship and you feel like it's going nowhere, get out of that relationship. If you're in a job and you feel like that job is not going anywhere, get out of that job. It's just time to be happy. Nobody wants to sit around and be stuck. Life is short, and everybody deserves to be happy. That's just my opinion. Sometimes switching things up and leaving a situation is painful. Sometimes a lot of people have a lot of things together, as far as assets and stuff like that, but as adults, you should sit down and you should try to figure it out. But one thing I don't want people out there doing is just staying in a relationship that's not going anywhere, and just not being happy. Everybody deserves to be happy, and I think people should go out there and find happiness. I'm just waiting for some people to tap in. I got some followers, coming from a different platform. Hopefully everybody will tap in. I told them 8 o'clock, so I'm not gonna push it. But basically that's the topic. Just to guys tell you a little something about me. Since it's the first live, I'm a father. I pride myself in being a father. Again, I got a host of kids. I actually just left a birthday party today for one of the kids. Last week was another one. Next week is going to be another one. So, I'm very active and very attentive with the kids. Also, like I said, we was just speaking about it. I do a lot of charity, and the whole thing. My whole goal in this is to, try to bring us together in some type of way, because, like, with unity comes power. With unity comes understanding. With unity, you gain knowledge because what you don't know, somebody else might know. So we got to start coming together as a people. That's how all the other nationalities, they rise, they grow, they stick together, they support each other, and that's what we need to start doing as a people. for since a long time, since the days of Willie Lynch and the Willie Lynch letter, they always try to keep us separated. And they know if they keep us separated, it's easier to control us. So we gotta stop being blind to that fact and stop, going against each other and stop fighting against each other. And let's get back to, raising each other's kids and stuff like that, because the world is out of control, and it's out of control because there's separation. So even like in relationships, there's separation. It's like people just don't care no more. They don't care about the little things. It's like they're just, in a relationship because that's what, life is about. But we don't have to sit around and be unhappy, is what I'm saying. Yeah. So, again, we're gonna try to wait till 8 o'clock and let people chime in, and we'll see what's going on, okay, with everybody, and see if anybody got any opinions on the topic or anything like that. Um, I'm gonna get right real quick while I wait. Hope you guys don't mind. But welcome to the channel. We're gonna try to keep pushing forward. We're gonna be trying to doing a lot of things, a lot of positive things. Um, I just did a great interview with a nice person that invited me to be a guest on her podcast. Her name is Kimberly, and basically we were talking about generational curses and generational curses. Like as far as like me, when we were talking about it, I don't really believe in generational curses. I know a lot of people out there do, but I don't think there's a generational curse. I just think it's that it's a lack of unity. Our ancestors went through a lot, and like I said, if you look up the definition of a generational curse, it's it's like we're going through it and we're suffering because of the sins of our ancestors and whatever. But like I said, our ancestors been through a lot already, so I don't think we're suffering because of that. Basically, what I think is that we have no unity. We don't stick together as a people. So it was a great episode. So if you get a chance, go check that out. I'll leave the link and when I get off of here. But go check it out. And if you guys got an opinion on that, let me know. I'm gonna read all comments. Let me see. I'm gonna read all comments. So yeah, feel free to comment. Feel free to tap in. If you want to join the conversation, you're allowed to do that as well. So again, I'm just waiting for some followers to come on, some people to tap in. I mean, also, if you tap in with me, say hello. Let me know that you're here. I see we got 3 watchers right now, so introduce yourself too. I want to know who my people are. I want to connect with you. Also, as far as the charity that we do and stuff like that, it's not just limited to our city or where we're from. We travel, so like I said, if there's good people out there and you're out there trying to make a change in your city or your state or something like that, please tap in with me. Like I said, let's link up and let's do it together. We got to start somewhere, and I'm willing to do that. Like we did a bunch of great things last year, and we started at the end. We started at the end of the year, but we got a lot accomplished. What's up, Margaret? How you doing? How you doing, Marina? How you guys doing? So I want to say give a big shout out to Mariana Lacia and Margaret Blizzard. Those are 2 people that's always been rocking out with me. They've always donated. They've always help with charity and stuff like that. Oh, that's what's up, Miss Lacita. I'm glad you had a chance to tap in, even though you at work. But yeah, so big shout out to you guys. And I'm also in the raffle. There's 4 people in the raffle so far. Like I said, I don't know the names offhand, but like I said, I'll have a list next time that I'll give her all the names of everybody that's in the raffle. Last time the raffle went good, so big shout out to the winner. Wendy Pondexter was the winner of the last raffle, so big shout out to her. So how's everybody Saturday so far, and what do you guys think as far as like when you're in a relationship, right? Do you look for the little things? Can you tell or can you sense when a relationship is over, or when you think someone is tired of the relationship and it's time to move on? And also, how many people stay in a relationship just because maybe because of the kids, or maybe because you guys built a lot together and you don't want to go through the task of having to separate everything. Like I'm really curious about how you feel about that, Miss Blizzard. How you feel about that, Miss Lacita? How you feel about that? How do you guys feel about let me ask you this. Let me ask you this question. Are you guys attentive to your man? If you guys do have one, are you attentive? Like, do you care about him having a doctor's appointment, or do you make sure that he stays on top of his doctor's appointment? Do you make sure he stays on top of his health? Do you make sure he stays on top of the things that he needs? Say if he runs a business, are you making sure that you're inquiring about is he's doing if he's doing the right thing as far as business? Because it's really easy to forget that people still want you involved and they want you to care about what's going on in their lives. Couples need to stay committed to each other. I agree with that. Like, what's some forms of commitment? Like you say, stay committed to each other. A lot of people say that. What's commitment? What do you mean by commitment? What's a commitment? Which Blizzard says part of being in a relationship. Yes, yes. But a lot of times we forget. We move through life and we have so much going on as far as ourselves. Trust. So you saying trust, honesty. Yeah, that comes with it. That's come with it. How many people out there are still doing that? Do you feel like a lot of things have changed as far as like traditional stuff? Definitely communication. Definitely communication. Communication is a big one. But like sometimes people don't know that they're losing someone they love because they're not attentive enough and they're not paying attention to their needs. You know, like we have to be attentive to our spouse's needs because sometimes if you're not attentive to their needs, then it's like you don't care. And you don't want someone feeling like you don't care because that's not a good feeling. So that way, and that causes them sometimes to stray away. And then you have adultery if you're married. Then you have cheating if you're in a relationship and stuff like that. Couples need to remember that it's always a job, the relationship, the family, the unit. Absolutely. I feel like being in a relationship is a job. And you have to put the work in if you want the relationship to continue and to stay strong. You have to put the work in. You can't be lazy. I always say, man, I'm not going to be stuck in a relationship where I'm giving 100% and the other person is giving like 50 or 60. I also say relationship with you goes as far as you want it to go because I'm willing to give you 100%. Like you can have 100% of me. When I come into it, I'm willing to give you 100%. But if you're going to start giving me 60, 70, stuff like that, then I'm going to hold back a little bit. And that's going to hinder us from moving forward because now I'm giving you what you're giving me. You ever heard that saying, people hate when you pull well, like don't get mad when I pull a you on you. A lot of people got to stop and sometimes think, how would I feel if somebody did that to me? I was just saying the other day, like the way the world is, it's like nobody does the right thing in the world anymore. It's like people always, do what suits them and what's best for them. And I just feel like you guys got to start caring about other people too. The only way to move forward is to care about your community, is to care about the people around you. You want your neighbors to be aware that you live there because say you're not home one day and they see a stranger knocking on your door or a stranger entering your home or something like that. You want to have a good relationship with your neighbors. If your kids are outside playing and you're not, in a if they're not in your vision, or if you can't see them and the neighbor could and they're in distress or something is going on or whatever, you want that neighbor to step in. But we live in a world today where that neighbor is scared to step in. It's hard to even step into a situation like that because you never know. You might end up being the person that gets jammed up and you were just trying to help out. I agree with that, Miss Blizzard. You have to be invested in each other. And like I said, if you're gonna invest in each other, then you're investing in something that you want to grow and something that you think that's gonna last. So don't be wasting a lot of energy on stuff that that's meaningless. That doesn't really matter. You guys have to like move forward in unison, together. Like it's okay to agree to disagree. Everybody got like people are human. We're all human and we all have feelings. So we have to understand that we all do. So sometimes you got to have consideration for the other person's feelings. So I don't know how many people in their relationships have been together for a long time and they feel like they've been together so long they don't have to put the work in no more. But you still have to do that. You still have to put that work in. You still have to tell them that they're beautiful. You still have to make them feel good about themselves. You still got to do, the little things that you used to do as far as like cooking and stuff like that. A lot of people don't do that no more. Back in my time and stuff, there was like really no cell phones and no stuff like that. But like if you go to even families that eat together right now, even when cell phones and stuff came out, it was like no cell phones allowed at the table, so that way you guys could interact with each other. But now, like if you go to like a Thanksgiving dinner or any other type of holiday or something like that, people are sitting down having dinner, but everybody's on their phone. Nobody's interacting with each other. Nobody's like really dealing with each other. And that's what we need to bring back. We need to start having dinner with each other. If you don't have kids and it's just you and your wife or you and your girlfriend or whatever, sit down, have dinner together. Go out on dates. Just start interacting again, because I feel like there's a disconnect between men and women right now. And I'm a conspiracy theorist and all that, so I feel like they try to feminize the men, emasculate the women, and they cause separation. They don't want couples together strong. They don't want people with their wits about them, because if they do and they realize what's really going on and there's unity out there, then that's going to be a big problem for the higher ups. They don't want a nation coming together, especially against them. But when you're being wronged, man, you got to step up. How long are we gonna, keep sitting around being wronged, right in our face, and like, go with it? Because like that's causing a strain on relationships. Just the way the world is set up now, it's causing a lot of strain on relationships. Because people are not living how they wanna live. They live sometimes. To me, I feel like they have this vision of how things are supposed to be, but who says things are supposed to be like that? You understand what I'm saying? Like, who says that you have to do what everybody else is doing? We have a lot of pronouns and stuff like that out there now, and people are living their lives. I have nothing against no pronoun. I love everybody, but at the same time, we still have to, communicate in a way that everybody could understand how it is. But without communication, then we're not going to get anywhere. Miss Blizzard said, I was in a long relationship for over 18 years. We fell apart. The love wasn't there. We both stopped caring and loving each other. Let me ask you this. You both stopped caring and you both stopped loving each other. How long did you stay in a relationship after that? Like when you realize that, I don't love this person no more. I don't even really care no more. How long did you stay after that? Did you stay for a long time after that? Or did you just say, it's time to go? Because I'm not gonna lie, I've stayed, for a long time and just, took the hits and been beat up and, so I'm just curious how long you stayed, because that's a good point, like, and pretty much the topic. I mean, the root of the topic is like, if you're in a relationship like that, it's time to get out. Don't wait. You know what I mean? I just feel like the longer you wait, the more you're missing out on a great life. Probably 2 years on and off. Yeah, and like to me, I feel like that's 2 years wasted. You know, that's 2 years wasted that you probably could have met somebody and found the person, your soulmate. Another thing too, man, I wanted to say, what do people go after as far as like when you're dating and in a relationship? How many people go after looks? How many people go after the mind? I'm just interested. Batty, what's going on? How you doing? Yeah, you're right. You can't get back wasted time. That's what I say. So like, if and listen, sometimes a lot of people try to make it messy, but it don't have to be messy. You understand what I'm saying? Like, especially when you're an adult. Like me personally, if I'm in a relationship with someone and I feel like we're not happy together, it don't gotta be messy. Like I want you to be happy. I'm that type of person that I have in my heart that I want you to go out and I want you to be happy. If it's not with me, I want you to be happy with somebody, because everybody deserves happiness. Everybody deserves that. I don't care, what color you are, what size you are, what pronoun you are. Everybody deserves to be happy. So I encourage people, if you're in a relationship that's not working and you're not happy, go out there and find happiness. because like Batty said, man, you can't get back wasted time. And like I was saying to Miss Blizzard, like, she realized that it was over before it was like really officially over. So that's why I say, like, why do people stay in these relationships? Like when you know it's over, you should go ahead and just say, listen, it's over. Don't let that other person miss out on an opportunity that could have been great for them. You know what I mean? Don't you miss on an opportunity that could have been great for you. You feel me? And like I said, I just basically want to try to bring back that connect because I really think there's a disconnect between men and women. We know our queens are strong out there. We know you guys can handle your business or whatever. Why can't we do it together anymore? There's women out there that feel like they don't have to be attentive to a man, that he should just be attentive to her, which I don't understand that either. We are men, and but at the same time, we got feelings too. And I don't think a lot of people take that into consideration when they dealing with men or whatever. They don't really take into consideration that we have feelings too. We're supposed to always take in and just keep moving on, and because we're tough and we're strong or whatever. But sometimes we don't really deal with mental health, especially amongst our culture, amongst Black people. We don't deal with mental health, and mental health is a serious thing. And sometimes we can see the signs and we avoid the signs. You should know when your spouse is depressed. You should know when your spouse is acting. I'm sorry, excuse my language. You should know when your spouse is an alcoholic or something like that. You have to start being attentive, and basically that's what I'm saying. Like being attentive. If he's a hardworking man and he goes out, he's out there providing. When he come home, yes, he deserves a home cooked meal. He deserves a nice warm bath. He deserves to have a nice fresh towel and fresh clothes and all that stuff to put on. Like he deserves that. And if you're a female that's out there doing your thing, you deserve that too. That's when I say become a unit. When you become a unit, you guys are one now. So you guys got to start looking to move forward together. And like I said, in unison. Always confer with each other. Always say, and I want to say this too about parenting and co-parenting. I've been meaning to touch on this for a minute. And listen, I'm gonna smoke and all that, but please, I have my card for it. It helps me interact better. I have social anxiety, but I smoke, so that's what it is. But what I want to say about co-parenting, like sometimes, even me with my co-parenting and stuff like that, like I feel like as parents, don't ever show disconnect or that you guys are not together in front of the kids. Just say like, your child wants to do something or whatever. One parent agrees, the other parent doesn't. Don't in front of the kid disagree with each other. Like don't feel like it's okay for one and feel like it's not okay for the other in front of the child. You guys make a decision without that child being you can make a decision together in front of the child, but what I'm saying is don't go back and forth in front of the child and show a disagreement or show that you guys aren't on the same page. You should always be on the same page, and don't let the kids pit you guys against each other, because they do that a lot. But I'm from the South. I was raised hard. I was raised firm. I was raised on a farm. I'm a country boy. We got whoopings. We did, we did the switch. We did the belt. We did all that. You feel me? So, I do agree with that form of discipline, to a certain extent. I'm not saying go out there and, beat them bloody or, try to break something or anything like that. But at the same time, what else are you going to do in a world that's out of control? We never did that. We both were on the same page when it came to our daughter. That's good, and you guys should. You should always be on the same page when it comes to the kids. You should always, like I always say this, and when I say this, I mean this. I feel like that no matter what type of relationship you have with the other person, whether you guys are in a relationship, whether you guys were married and you're not married anymore, whether you guys don't even like each other, you should always put the child first, because I feel like if you always put the child first, and whatever else you guys are going through, it's irrelevant. You understand what I'm saying? That's grown up stuff. You handle it however you want to handle it, but I feel like you just try to come to terms with it. But at the same time, if it's all about the child, there should be nothing else to worry about. because we're all focused on, the growth of this child, the success of this child, to make sure this child is eating correctly, to make sure this child is getting a proper education, to make sure this child is clothed properly and stuff like that. We teach them about, real life. Don't shelter them. Like me, I don't shelter my kids because they have to face real life at some point, so it's time to start teaching them now. So, anybody else got anything else that they, as far as, relationship wise, as far as, what do you feel about, always presenting a united front in front of the child? And I'm not gonna keep you guys too long. Like I said, it's my first live. I'm probably gonna cut it off in a couple minutes, but I just wanted to come on, chop it up, work with it a little bit. But we're gonna grow and we're gonna get to the point where we need. But I'm gonna be live on Facebook probably later on. We're gonna be talking about the raffle, the stars, and I feel like I'll do it there. That way, people can still donate there. If you need my cash app, you can always tap in with me. I'll send you my cash app. All the proceeds again are going to the homeless for the care package that we're doing right now. The drawing is going to be at the end of March. I think the middle of March, maybe in a couple of weeks, I'm going to go get all the care packages together. Like I said, you guys could take the journey with me as always. I know it's not, I don't really like documenting a lot of charity and stuff like that, but I do it just so, my followers and everybody that rock out with me know that we're doing what we say we're doing. Because in a world full of scams and stuff like that, you have to be careful about that. But at the end of the day, we out here working and we really want to clean up our communities. We really want to bring, our communities together. We really want to bring our people together, and we really want to, make a positive impact on the world and just try to keep moving forward and helping as many people as we can. And again, I want to say big shout out to everybody that already donated. Big shout out to the people that donated for the Secret Santa, and we helped a lot of kids and families that was in need for the Secret Santa. Then going backwards for Thanksgiving, we did a big Thanksgiving feast. A big shout out to Margaret Blizzard. Big shout out to Debbie Holes. Those are a couple of the people that cooked. We had like 8 turkeys there. We had like 5 trays of mac, 5 trays of collard greens, 5 trays of yams, 5 trays of this, 5 trays of that. Plus, we also did a coat drive at the same time, so people were able to come eat and stay warm. So that's a big blessing. Before that, we did the care packages again, where we passed out a bunch of care packages to the homeless. Also we did we had the hats, we had the coat, we had the hats, we had the gloves, we had the scarves, we had the socks. So we passed out a bunch of stuff to the homeless and people in need also. And I want to reiterate, if you guys are in a city that you look out your window and you see people in need or whatever, if it's positive, just tap in with me. Let's link up. Like I said, we travel. I'm really excited about meeting people in other cities and traveling to other cities to do charity and to help people out, to do events where people could come together, so our kids could play together, so we could chop it up with each other, so we could learn from each other. Just for instance, like things in Connecticut are not the same as they are in Detroit. Things in Detroit aren't the same as they are in like St. Louis. Uh, Things in just you get what I'm saying, right? So things are different all over. So we want to connect with these people. We want to learn their lingo. We want to learn what their culture is about. We want to learn what they kids like. We want our kids to play together, and we just want to grow. So with that said, man, I'm not going to keep you guys too long. I just wanted to come on real quick. This is like a little test run for me. Big shout out to everybody that tapped in with me. Big shout out to Margaret Blizzard. Big shout out to Batty. Big shout out to Miss Lasita. Thank you guys for rocking out with me, for even having some conversing with me and stuff like that. And like I said, I'm gonna get it together. I'm definitely gonna get it together. But we growing. We started this probably about 5-6 months ago, not even. And like I said, I'm very pleased. We helped a lot of people. I'm blessed, and I'm very thankful for everybody out there that rocks out, and everybody that has a good heart and wants to clean up the community and wants to help out. So with that said, man, as I always say, if you woke up this morning, you already a winner. With that day, try to be kind, spread love. My platform is always open. If you have a topic, if you want to tap in with me, if you just want to get something off your chest, Go always tap in if you have a gripe about the way the day went. If you have a gripe about politics. If you have a gripe about anything, please come tap in with your boy. Bring it to the platform. Let's talk about it. But always be kind and spread love. That's the main thing. So listen, thank you guys again. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Let's run it up and let's keep helping as many people as we can. Get it off your chest.